Hello from Nadi in Fiji, and if you have been following me, you know that I've been here for a week and a half now and been chilling, lazing, getting a decent tan. But today I need to get out and about. I'm off to, and I'm hoping I say this correctly, Denarau. Now, Denarau Port is where I'm heading for in a taxi in the next 10 minutes. And basically all I'm going to be doing is doing a bit of fact finding because I need to get out to the islands. Fiji is not cheap, and most of the excursions that they provide are expensive. So I'm going to try and find out for myself if I can do it cheaper. So we're going to go down the port and then straight afterwards head into town, Nadi town, and sort myself out a SIM card. The reason being, Wi-Fi is so bad on the whole of Fiji. So I need to get a SIM card so I can actually use my mobile phone and my laptop. So taxi gets here very, very soon. Time to go. And here we are at Denarau Port, and it is beautiful. Got here about 5 minutes ago and I've just been opening my mouth going, wow. It is exclusive to get through the main gate into this place. You go past so many very expensive hotels, a golf course and stuff, but have a look at this view. I've actually come down to this port with a couple of guys from the hostel and already I've lost them, so in the excitement of being around here, let's go and try and find them. Found them. Oh look, estate agents. Let's see how much things cost around here. Very nice, very expensive. You probably got a lot of shine back from that window because the sun is shining. But now at the ferry port, a few ferries across, and I'm going to try and find out some prices. There doesn't seem to be like a place where you just buy tickets. And I'm going further out. A lot of people do get the tickets for all the islands, from the hotels, the hostels. But when you're a backpacker, you need to save money. So anything that's cheap, you take, even if it means coming down to the port itself. Hello. That was interesting. I've got stopped by someone who recognised that I was a backpacker and tried to give me a good deal to visit 3 islands over 12 days, and it wasn't cheap. And even when I said that I was a backpacker and I was on a budget, she just carried on going, nope. But I'm gonna have a wander down here, see what is here. Oh look, and here is somewhere I can buy tickets. I now have a list of prices for all the islands that I could go to, which is basically what I was after. And yet again, I've lost the group I was with. It's not exactly a big place to get lost, so I need to find them. The rental market for this place is quite big, and it's mainly because of the fact that you get a lot of people coming across on their yachts and super yachts who pop in for a few days and rent somewhere. It's not cheap, but I'm still trying to find the gang. They're somewhere. Denarau is actually a quite big area with lots of different resorts. So this is obviously the main port. We just bought a Bula Bus, which takes us around the whole of the resort and all the expensive hotels that we can't afford. So we're just gonna have a look. It's cost us $10 to get around. Let's go. Hola.
How are you?
I am very well, thank you. We've just gotten off at one of the stops. We only came up because everybody else was coming up, thought, oh, it looks popular. And it's a hotel. It's expensive. This is how big this hotel is. We're going to have a wander around. Nobody at reception has stopped us yet. I'm going to try and get all the way down to the beach to see what we can't afford. So we've just done a Google search for this place, and to stay in a hotel like this is 560 euros. further investigation, 560 is the cheapest per night to stay here. So this is the first stop. We've had a beer, and now we're going to go back onto the Bula Bus and head up to another expensive hotel that we can't afford. So this is the next stop, and we're in the Radisson Blu Hotel. Wow, we look at that. So I think one of the guys had a quick check on this before we came, and this is one of the cheaper ones in the area. But you know that if I looked at the prices, it'll still not be within my budget at all. Why not? This is the front of the hostel, the beachfront. A little bit of a beach, but look at this. I mean, I'm staying in a hostel, it's quite nice, but when you look at what people can stay at in Fiji, wow. So we're going to leave Radisson Blu now because it's full of kids. Not for me. We're going to see what the next expensive hotel is like. Woohoo! Bula! So this is the next hotel, and this looks a little bit more expensive, but we don't care because we're staying. We're just having a look. So Denarau itself, I think, is just a big island, and it's just full of expensive hotels, resorts that you can only dream about for staying for even a week. So every place we've been to so far, they've just let us in. We've sat at bars and had a drink. We've sat on beaches and part of the customers that we think we are. But it is just beautiful. So we're back at the port and we're just so luxury out that we need to go back into hostel life again. It's been an amazing time around here, just seeing how the other half live and trying to join in. But the reason I did come up here was to find out about prices to go into the islands, which I sort of did, and find out if there's any cargo ship yachts that you can get a touch of. Nope, didn't do that. That's for another day. But we are now going to go into Denarau town and have a quick look around there and sort my SIM card out. Let's find a taxi. Yeah?
Okay. How much?
I'm now in a place between the hostel that we have all been staying at and Denarau town, which is that way, and we have stopped because we're hungry. We've been out all day looking at luxury, and we've decided that we're going to treat ourselves to a bit of Fijian food. So the taxi driver recommended this place, and this is what we've got. It's not busy, it's Friday afternoon. There's the gang, and that is the menu of what we're eating. That is the menu on the blackboard. So let's enjoy the food.
Restroom is there, and if you want to wash your hands, it's inside.
Ah, okay.
I'm not one for fish restaurants. I'm more of a burger and chips. But that was gorgeous. That was really, really nice. And the fact that I had no other option but fish, I had no choice. So it was recommended by the taxi driver. Well done, that taxi driver. So we just walked down the road and we're heading for this place. It's this supermarket, and hopefully I can get my SIM card. And it was closed. So instead we're going to the supermarket, get some alcohol. It's Friday night. Let's party.
Yeah, that's enough. Look at that.
So that's the end of the day. I didn't actually get downtown to Denarau Centre, but I'll save that for another day. But overall, it's been a fun one. Seeing all that luxury and all them hotels was just amazing. Going for that meal was just on top of a good day. This time to go back to the hostel. I've got alcohol, I'm going to share it out, and it's going to be a good night. But until the next time, when I will be having more adventures around Fiji. Bye bye for now.